pleasant good evening to you, viewers, and welcome to the final edition of Sports Talk for this year. Nevertheless, here are this evening's lead stories, details to follow. High Performance Cricket Center launch. St. Lucia women lose to Cuba in CONCACAF Women Gold Cup qualifiers. Please keep it locked as we'll be right back.
Sports Talk is brought to you by the kind compliments of the following sponsors.
It was the month before Christmas, the season of chaos, and Donna was worried she wasn't ready for Christmas. But she bundled her internet and mobile one day. Behold, a season of giveaways. Appliances to make over your home, laptops and burgers on phones, shopping sprees and cash galore for paying her bill and switching to more. What were the chances, Donna thought with a blush? Flo truly meant it when they said Christmas is...
The easiest way to pay your Luselect bill is online on any of your secure devices. Go to www.myaccount.luselect.com on your phone, tablet, or computer. Have your electricity account number and meter number ready and follow the step-by-step instructions to register and set up My Account. Voila! You can review your account and pay your electricity bill online directly to Luselect or through your bank 24/7, anytime, anywhere. When you want to pay your bill, open My Account. Click on Pay Bill on the left of the page. Choose Pay My Bill by credit card on the right to pay directly to Luselect. Continue to the payment website, complete credit or debit card details, and submit payment. Alternatively, if you have online banking and you want to pay through your bank, choose Pay Through Your Bank and select your bank from the list. Your bank's login page will open up. Sign in to pay your electricity bill through your bank via online banking. Pay Luselect bills online and get back to your life.
Ernesto's Auto Parts, located on the Labrie-Vifford Highway, is your place for auto parts. We have suspension parts, mounts, brakes, shocks, and so much more.
We specialize in accessories like mats, batteries, horns, lubricants, and much more.
We're open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 to 5 and Sundays on most holidays from 8 to 1.
L'opri, Ernesto vai dépouiller.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Thanks for staying with us. The St. Lucia Cricket High Performance Center was launched on Tuesday, 5th December at the Standards Grand. The St. Lucia Cricket High Performance Center is supported by the St. Lucia Kings, the St. Lucia National Cricket Association, and the National Lotteries Authority. The High Performance Center will be located at the Mindofele Park, with the former offices in the Cadet Pavilion serving as its headquarters. The players enrolled in the first cohort of the High Performance Center include McKenny Clark, Jaden Eli Box, John L. Eugene, Keon Gastor, Kevin Garcia, Lee John, Noel Leo, Royce Paul, Stephen Natram, Tariq Edward, Tyrell Chico, Vanilius Gabriel, Akim Ogis, Zeta James, Selena Ross, Kiana Joseph, and Tariq Edward. The coaches assigned to the center are John Eugene as the head coach, Junior DeRose and Dalton Polius as assistant coaches, as we take in some footage of the launch last night at Standards Grand. And we want to wish the St. Lucia National Cricket Association all the best in this new development. League C of the Road to Women's Gold Cup qualifiers concluded on Tuesday with Cuba riding a brace from Eunices Nunez to defeat St. Lucia 4-1 in Group B at the Estadio Antonio Macio in Santiago de Cuba. The result gives Cuba a first-place finish in the group with a perfect 4 wins from 4 matches. St. Lucia ended their campaign in second place in the group with 6 points. Cuba went right to work on finding an early goal, and Eunices Nunez obliged, putting the home side ahead 1-0 in the 8th minute of play. She wasn't done though, and she doubled her team's advantage to 0 in the 14th minute by collecting a pass from Jessica Alvarez and slotting home a left-footed strike for the goal. Cuba then stretched their lead to 3-0 in the 46th minute when Elizabeth Espinosa tucked home a shot from the right side of the St. Lucian area. St. Lucia refused to throw in the towel, and they pulled a goal back in the 63rd minute with a good finish from Raquel John at the tip of the area to make it 3-1. But Cuba proved to be too strong, and the scoreline read 4-1 in the 74th minute when Naomi Aguilera converted from the penalty spot after a handball in the area. The Cuba defense took over after that, seeing things out to register the final 3 points of the campaign. As we see on screen, the contingent of the St. Lucia team who left last Saturday for Cuba. Nevertheless, despite the loss, the St. Lucia lasses must be commended for their fine performance in the tournament. They won 2 games out of the 4. Defeated Guadeloupe 5-1 in Guadeloupe, and in the return leg in St. Lucia, they also defeated Guadeloupe 5-1. They lost to Cuba 2-1 at home and ended the campaign with a 4-1 defeat to Cuba in Cuba. There were 3 teams in the group. So it means that at the end of that preliminary round of competition, Cuba will now advance to League B of the competition. And we will end on this story by bringing you some highlights of the game between Cuba and St. Lucia. Just bear with us as we bring you the clip of the highlight. We'll continue. The Groslet Football League Guardsman Under-15 football tournament has come to an end for new generation, as enough points were not accumulated to make it to the semi-final round, which would consist of the top 2 clubs from each group. The club finished third in Group B with 2 wins and 2 losses from 4 matches played, scoring 12 goals and conceding 6. Cottrell Fossois finished at the top of the scoring table for them with 6 goals from 4 matches. Meanwhile, the group's position are as follows. Group A is Valley Soccer Academy at the top with 12 points, followed by GMC United, 9 points, New Generation, 6 points, 1987 All Stars, 1 point, and VSADC also in 5th position on 1 point. As we saw on the screen, the Valley Soccer team in yellow and the Valley Soccer team in blue, and the City Foundation FC team is in yellow. Group B is headed by Lancers FC with 15 points, followed by City Foundation FC on 12 points. Moshi United is on 3rd with 6 points. Nova United 4th with 3 points. Naya also on 3 points are fifth. Likewise, Pioneers, who are in sixth position. Only the top two teams from each group will advance to the semi-finals. And the semi-finals will feature Valley Soccer Academy coming up against City Foundation and Lancers FC coming up against GMC United, as we see the victorious Valley Soccer Academy team on screen, who have topped the group. And here is where we take our first break. Stay tuned for more sports news.
Sports Talk is brought to you by the kind compliments of the following sponsors.
It was the month before Christmas, the season of chaos, and Donna was worried she wasn't ready for Christmas. But she bundled her internet and mobile one day. Behold, a season of giveaways. Appliances to make over your home, laptops and burgers on phones, shopping sprees and cash galore for paying her bill and switching to more. What were the chances, Donna thought with a blush? Flo truly meant it when they said, Christmas is on us.
The easiest way to pay your Luselect bill is online on any of your secure devices. Go to www.myaccount.luselect.com on your phone, tablet, or computer. Have your electricity account number and meter number ready, and follow the step-by-step instructions to register and set up My Account. Voila! You can review your account and pay your electricity bill online directly to Luselect or through your bank 24/7, anytime, anywhere. When you want to pay your bill, open My Account. Click on Pay Bill on the left of the page. Choose Pay My Bill by credit or debit card on the right to pay directly to Luselect. Continue to the payment website, complete credit or debit card details, and submit payment. Alternatively, if you have online banking and you want to pay through your bank, choose Pay Through Your Bank and select your bank from the list. Your bank's login page will open up. Sign in to pay your electricity bill through your bank via online banking. Pay Luselect bills online and get back to your life.
And Nestor's Auto Parts, located on the Labrie-Viford Highway, is your place for auto parts. We have suspension parts, mounts, brakes, shocks, and so much more.
We specialize in accessories like mats, batteries, horns, lubricants, and much more.
We're open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 to 5 and Sundays on most holidays from 8 to 1.
Lou Pierre and Nestor I did for you.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Thanks for staying with us, and as we indicated, we now have sorted out our technical difficulties, and we now bring you the highlights of the game between Cuba and St. Lucia in the CONCACAF Senior Women Gold Cup qualifiers.
Welcome to the main event, football fans. The road to CONCACAF's Women's Gold Cup begins now. Today's matchup is between Cuba and St. Lucia. This could be trouble. Ball's in the box, left-footed shot and a goal! Nunez! Cuba 1, St. Lucia 0. Just a poor back pass, and 2v1 and one. Allen gets dispossessed, and it's Nunez with the left foot. Looking to settle. Once again, it's Rodriguez with the right foot. Oh, what a ball! Left foot, it's a brace for Nunez! Are you kidding me? Unisys Nunez with the brace. Hey, why not? Cuba 2, St. Lucia 0. Watch her ability to trap this ball right here. Incredible, because that had heat on it. And then she just absolutely goes back in the opposite direction, just like she's taught. Here comes Cuba. Far post, the right side. Oh, what a save, spilled, and it goes in. That's why you follow up your shot. Here comes Aselli. It's the Yoda Espinoza. Elizabeth Espinoza puts Cuba up 3-0. Initially, a great save by Lionel. What a lovely touch out to the flank to Mangana, and she'll blast it with the right foot. Down the right flank, looking to serve the ball into the box. Save, Martinez, no spill. Going short is the captain. Plays it back to August Ryan, who will serve it in. And punched out by Martinez, still in the box with a shot, and a goal! St. Lucia gets one back. What do we say about set pieces? Aguilar, step, stride, scores! Cuba, 4 is fine, as Naomi Aguilar deposits it in the back of the net. Marquise plays the ball in, a header! Ball spilled, picked up. Woo! Good opportunity that time. Service into the box, far post, a header, and a save. That was chaos for sure in the box. And that is your final whistle here from Santiago, Cuba.
We did hope that you enjoy the highlights despite St. Lucia going down 4-1 to Cuba. Nevertheless, congratulations to the young ladies on a very good campaign out there in the CONCACAF Senior Women Gold Cup qualifiers. We continue with matches in the SLFA Inc. took place on Tuesday, 5th December in the Island Cup. In the Super League action at the Soufrière Mini Stadium, Central Castries with a goal from Zachary Lariche in the 63rd minute edged out Marshall 1-0. In another game played, Soufrière, after trailing 2-0 at halftime, rallied in the second half to draw 2-2 with Ancillary. Scoring for Soufrière were Inanko Sylvester, the 56th, and Curtly John, the 63rd minute. Ancillary got their goals from MacArthur Louise, a brace in the 34th minute, and first minute of added on time in the first half. Over at the Mico playing field and in the same competition, South Castries and Roseau played to a 3-3 draw, and Mico defeated Monrepo 3-0. We now take a look at the point standing in the St. Lucia Football Association Inc. Island Cup. In the Premier League, in first position is Denriff 21 points, followed by Leclerc with 16 points. Roselet is on 12 points. Deriso 11 points. Mabuya Valley 8 points. Labrie on 7 points. Canry 6 points. Choiseul 5 points. Beaufort North and Beaufort South 1 point each. And previously we saw on the screen the Dennery team decked in red and white. And the other team there is the Leclerc team. The leading goal scorers are Andros Remy of Leclerc with 7, Alton Joseph, Mabuya Valley, and Darrell Francis Choiseul 6 each, and Kurt Frederick of Dennery with 5 goals. The Super League is headed by Soufrière with 16 points, followed by Central Castries on 14 points, Ancillary on 14 points, Barbono on 11 points, Marshall 9 points, South Castries 7 points, Roseau Valley 6 points. Likewise, Micoud is in 8th position with 6 points, and Monrepo is at the bottom with 1 point. The leading goal scorer are Inanko Sylvester of Soufrière with 9, Cutley John also of Soufrière, and Zachary Lariche of Ancillary with 6 each. MacArthur Louis of Ancillary 4, Lee Edward of Barbono, David Nixon of Soufrière, and Homiel Shari of Roseau Valley have all scored 4 goals. Meanwhile, matches are ongoing tonight, Wednesday the 6th December, in the Premier Cup action at the Micoud Field. Choiseul would have played Beaufort South at 6 p.m., while at 8 p.m. Leclerc would have been up against Dennery in the top of the table clash. Over at the Soufrière Mini Stadium, one game was scheduled to have commenced at 6 p.m. between Canaries and Labrie. If we get the results of this game before our sports program, we will gladly furnish you with these results. And here is where we come to the end of our second segment. We'll be right back with you.
Sports Talk is brought to you by the kind compliments of the following sponsors.
It was the month before Christmas, the season of chaos, and Donna was worried she wasn't ready for Christmas. But she bundled her internet and mobile one day. Behold, a season of giveaways. Appliances to make over your home, laptops and burgers on phones, shopping sprees and cash galore for paying her bill and switching to more. What were the chances, Donna thought with a blush? Flo truly meant it when they said Christmas is on us.
The easiest way to pay your Luselect bill is online on any of your secure devices. Go to www.myaccount.luselect.com on your phone, tablet, or computer. Have your electricity account number and meter number ready, and follow the step-by-step instructions to register and set up My Account. Voila! You can review your account and pay your electricity bill online directly to Luselect or through your bank 24/7, anytime, anywhere. When you want to pay your bill, open My Account. Click on Pay Bill on the left of the page. Choose Pay My Bill by credit or debit card on the right to pay directly to Luselect. Continue to the payment website, complete credit or debit card details, and submit payment. Alternatively, if you have online banking and you want to pay through your bank, choose Pay Through Your Bank and select your bank from the list. Your bank's login page will open up. Sign in to pay your electricity bill through your bank via online banking. Pay Luselect bills online and get back to your life.
And Nestor's Auto Parts, located on the Labrie-Viford Highway, is your place for auto parts. We have suspension parts, mounts, brakes, shocks, and so much more.
We specialize in accessories like mats, batteries, horns, lubricants, and much more.
We're open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 to 5 and Sundays on most holidays from 8 to 1.
Now we and let's talk like deep you.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780, and 459-9212.
Welcome back. Tonight we have with us a very special guest in the person of Earl Bolog Shaw, who will talk football and more specifically veterans football. But before we bring him on, we will introduce him with a short video. In that short video, it's one of the veteran games which was played in Deriso, and here is an indication of how the Veterans Inc. Football Championship is fusing the social aspect of the football. And in the video, we saw one of the players from SLU Central Viewfort, the guy in red, Titus T.T. Elver, former national player, and whose son, Kanija Elver, made his debut for St. Lucia in the just concluded CONCACAF Nations League. Good evening, Earl, and welcome to Sports Talk. Played tonight. In Group A of the competition is SLU Central Viewfort in pole position with 7 points, followed by Miku Falcons 6 points. Lancers, the defending champions, are third with 3 points. Group B is headed by Roselet with 6 points, followed by Valley Legends also on 6 points. Labrie Veterans in third with 3 points, likewise VSADC. Group C is headed by All Blacks of Dennery with 7 points. Viewfort South is in second position with 3 points, followed by Deriso Veterans with 3 points. Group D, Monrepo Sharks with 6 points. Viewfort North are second with 4 points, and they're followed by Soufrière Veterans with 4 points. 2 matches were scheduled for this evening at the Dennery playing field. At 6 p.m., VSADC Veterans was scheduled to play Grosslet Veterans, and at 8 p.m. Ancillary Veterans was scheduled to play Viewfort South. However, we just got information there that VSADC failed to show up for the game against Grosslet, and as a result, Grosslet were awarded the game by default, as we try to link up with Earl Ballhogshaw. Earl?
Good evening.
Hi, Earl. How are you doing? Good evening.
I'm fine, thanks. How are you doing, Midget? Good evening to all viewers.
Our viewers, who is Earl Ballhogshaw?
How do I answer that, Midget? Earl Ballhogshaw is one who is dedicated to sports, to football. One who has lived a dream of being a professional footballer. One from the Cleary, son of the soil, as I say, St. Lucian to the bone. and someone who's humble, very, very humble, and someone that has been thanking God every day of his life for giving him the ability to play and enjoy something that he loved from a young boy, and also thanking God for making it his life career, and it was a dream, and football has sustained me over my entire life since I left school, and that's who I am. Someone that loves to give back to people, someone that loves interaction with people and enjoy a good laugh, but someone that is very, very serious when it comes to the sport, whether it's any sport, whether it comes to football, basketball, anything that I'm involved in. I take it very, very serious because of my professional mindset and how I was raised.
Thank you for that brief bio, but what you forgot to tell us, but I'll let the viewers know that Earl Bollonger is St. Lucia's leading goal scorer in football. So congratulations on that aspect of your footballing career. But how did the name Ball Hog come about?
Thank you. Well, it's something that I've given the story over and over, and it's something that happened, I think, in Laclery, where guys from our neighborhood in Laclery, I think you couldn't be in Laclery without getting a nickname. The guys would get a name for you as long as you're from the area or you pass through the area for maybe a day. They would get something for you. But I think I got a name because of my love in the sport, first of all, and playing all different sports at our sports club, VBCC, Vibutai Cultural Club, where I grew up, and where I learned my craft in so many different fields of the sport. And the guys in Laclery, I think Hilarion Alfred, who we call DT, he's the one that started, calling me Scamper and Bolo, because I think he felt that Hilarion Alfred was one of our top players, versatile players in Laclery. And I think I molded myself in him because I wanted to play everything that he did, and I wanted to be better. And I used to play basketball, football, table tennis, everything for the club. And I used to sleep with my ball when I go in camp. I used to have my ball as my pillow, and I think he and the rest of the guys just got that name and just started calling me, boy, you want 2 or 3 balls for yourself. You want to play basketball, when you finish, you're playing table tennis, you're in volleyball, so they just tell me you're a real ball hog. And it just started from there. It just stuck with me, and over the years, I guess because of people see me in camp. When I'm in camp, I think I take the time to, when I'm sleeping or relaxing, I spend a lot of time with the ball, because I remember my coach when I was a young boy, Stuart Charles, always telling me that you have to learn to caress the ball, and the ball has to be a part of you, and you have to be a part of the ball. And I just felt that holding it and playing with it and having it around me as my pillow and as a friend, that, the ball would have respected me and I would get that relationship with it, and I think it was true, because the more, even now, if I'm home relaxing and I have a ball next to me, then I feel comfortable. I'm always comfortable when football is there, when the football is around me, so I can't blame them for calling me that. It's something I had to take, something I had to hold for my entire life. So it has worked. It has worked for me, and I hope the other people that come around and they start to call them ball hog, I hope the same thing can work for them too.
Thanks for that update, Volog. I have had the pleasure of working with Earl all through his full footballing career, and he was a very prolific player. He still is, and right now, following his stint in the professional league, he also was the coach of the W Connection team in Trinidad and Tobago. He still persevere as ball hog. Now, with the veterans playing in the veterans competition, you have been part and parcel of the Veterans in Sports Inc. Football Championship for the past few years now. From your perspective as part of the organizing team, give us your overall view of veterans football this year, the championship this year.
Well, thus so far, it has been. I think it's this year has been very very interesting and entertaining for me. I think a lot of the teams that has taken part in veterans for this upcoming season, I think a lot of them have put in a lot of effort into the fitness, into trying to play a better all-round game, defensively and offensively. Because I think this year you've seen a lot of goals thus far, and I think it's because of the teams making a better effort, to take the chances. In saying that, I don't think that teams are playing bad defensively. I've been watching a lot of the games, and I've been playing. I think defenses are very solid. But I think, over the years, the players have realized younger players are coming into the game as veterans. And the competition is getting stiffer. So the preparation level has gone up a notch. And that's why you're noticing, a higher level this year, I think. And I'm really, really proud because, even as old men, and you want to keep a certain standard about you. You don't want, you have a lot of guys, I guess they have their legacy and they want to keep that, and remember there are younger ones watching you, there are younger kids watching you, there are people watching you, and how you carry yourself and how you play and how you perform, it says a lot about you as a person. And I've always kept that in my mind. So to see the players the way they have gotten fitter, has been, very, 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 very important for veterans football and for football, because it's a healthy lifestyle. And when you see players, and remember the veterans game is 80 minutes. So when you see veteran players, 50-year-olds and close to 60-year-olds, a few of them running for 80 minutes or 70 minutes, 60 minutes, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of effort. So I'm very proud of what I'm seeing, and I'm sure Alvin Malkan and the sponsors, are enjoying the same, because it's refreshing to see that young men and the older men playing against each other, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, and you're still getting a good spectacle. It's not one-sided. So it's going pretty well. I'm really, really happy to see the standard this year.
What I've noticed once again is the decentralization of the football. It started in January, went to Miku, and last weekend the competition was in Deriso, where we saw a different aspect added to it, and especially following the completion of the games. And thank you for that video where we saw Titus T.T. Elver showing that sports and the social activity can mix and will mix, and he was very nimble on his feet. Your impression of the venues thus far? Here we have TT, your fellow
yes,
comrade.
Let me give TT kudos again, Midget, for wonderful dancing moves. You know, a player, a dear friend to me, a very, very special friend of mine for so many years. I've always said, and I've told many that he's the best striking partner I've had in my career. I think, you know, I could say that without a doubt. You know, I've enjoyed playing with TT. I think, you know, when TT was at his the highest point, I think a lot of people didn't see him at that time. You know, but I've seen him. I've seen him destroy teams from Italy to Germany, you know, to South America, to Trinidad. You know, he is one spectacular person and a spectacular player. You know, a player that has, you know,
Okay, well, we'll take a short break and we will be right back. And when we return, we will try to analyze the groupings, the positions in the various groups. So stay with us. We'll be right back with you.
Yes. Yes.
Sports Talk is brought to you by the kind compliments of the following sponsors.
It was the month before Christmas, the season of chaos, and Donna was worried she wasn't ready for Christmas. But she bundled her internet and mobile one day. Behold, a season of giveaways. Appliances to make over your home, laptops and bogus on phones, shopping sprees and cash galore for paying her bill and switching to more. What were the chances, Donna thought with a blush? Flo truly meant it when they said Christmas is on us.
The easiest way to pay your Luselect bill is online on any of your secure devices. Go to www.myaccount.luselect.com on your phone, tablet, or computer. Have your electricity account number and meter number ready and follow the step-by-step instructions to register and set up My Account. Voila! You can review your account and pay your electricity bill online directly to Luselect or through your bank 24/7, anytime, anywhere. When you want to pay your bill, open My Account. Click on Pay Bill on the left of the page. Choose Pay My Bill by credit or debit card on the right to pay directly to Luselect. Continue to the payment website, complete credit or debit card details, and submit payment. Alternatively, if you have online banking and you want to pay through your bank, choose Pay Through Your Bank and select your bank from the list. Your bank's login page will open up. Sign in to pay your electricity bill through your bank via online banking. Pay Luselect bills online and get back to your life.
Thanks for staying with us, viewers, as we return to our guest, Earl Ballhogger, as we continue with our program this evening. Earl, let's look at analyzing the groups. In Group A, we see, and I want you to be open-minded, because Group A is headed by SLU, Central Viewford, the team which you play for, with 10 points, followed by Miku Falcons with 6 points, and the defending champions in the competition, Lancers, on 3 points. Your analysis of that group and how do you think it will end up?
Well, the group, this group, I call it a group of death, because I think there are serious matchups to come. And when you watch teams like Lancers and Marshall hasn't started off well, but it's a team that has done well. They have won titles before. Lancers have won titles, and anything could happen in that group. We're taking it very serious because the competition and the players that are on hand in Lancers and Marshall, they are top players, and I think they're former national players too on that team. Lancers, for one, I've had some good battles with them in the last couple of tournaments, and The players are very, very tough and skillful, tough and resilient. I cannot see that. I am sure that we're going to go and look to qualify and be in the top two, but anything could still happen in this group. And Marshall, I think we still have Marshall to play in our next fixture. So that will be a difficult game for us. But again, you cannot take out anything from Miku, Falcons, and Labui. So this group, the group of death, still has a lot to play for, and I'm hoping that injuries don't kick into, because that's as veterans, that's what you have to be mindful of. Trying to rotate your players and not getting. And I've been carrying a little injury, so I'm hoping that I will be fully fit for our next encounter.
So would you consider Group A as a group of death?
Yes, yes, that's what I think. I have said it before on many occasions. It is the group of death, especially teams like Lancers, Marshall, and Miku Falcons.
Okay, now prior to this evening's game, Group B was headed by Grosslet with 6 points, but with VSADC failing to show up for their encounter against Grosslet will now head the group with 9 points. They are followed by Valley Legends with 6 points. Labrie Veterans are in third position with 3 points, and VSADC 3 points from 3 matches. It doesn't give them a good chance of going through. Your thoughts on this group?
Grosslet has been one of the standout teams thus far, Midget, and they have been playing. They have a very I think they have the biggest squad in the tournament, and they are rotating the players well, and they are prolific goal scorers and players in that team. Valley Legends, another team that has always been, up there with the big guns, have been playing well, and the competition is stiff in that group. VSADC didn't start well. I think they lost maybe the first game, the first 2 games. I think they're on 3 points now, but they are creeping in, and it's good to see. It's good to see a team like VSADC still out and about and still, carrying the flag for Castro Steels, because we know the history of VSADC, and with the likes of even Babo Hippolyte and Robbie Skit, I think we still have 1 or 2. We have Flecky Anderson still playing and still, playing. It's amazing to see Flecky playing at that age and doing so well and having such an important part to play in the team. Bringing it all out, all his experience, and I think they have been playing well. I know it's difficult because sometimes you have players that don't show up, and I think over the years that's what have been one of the main problems of the SADC. Getting a strong squad for the tournament. But with the likes of young Rasky, one of my good teammates too, played Olympic team football with me for St. Lucia, Roger Celestin. I think is a good addition for VSADC, and I'm hoping to see him take more of his chances so that they could stand a better chance, at getting into the second place if that's possible right now.
Group C is headed by All Blacks Denry, who are with 7 points, who are playing very well thus far in the competition. They are followed by Viewfort South with 3 points, and newcomers Deriso Veterans on 3 points. Your thoughts on that group?
Yes, I watched the last game with All Blacks. I think they're cruising through. I'm sure they're going to run out as Group 1 leaders, in the tournament, and they will be up there again as always in the semi-finals, quarterfinals, semi-finals. They are always showing their face because of a very serious team by managed by his constable. I think he's one of the coaches that that keep a tight unit and keep very good organization of his team. They have been playing really well. They have very good goal scorers and a good team. Again with players like Mugabe, bringing out all that experience, from his national duties, in his heyday. There is so, getting chance a couple of times. It's the first test at this level, and I think they find it very, very, very tough. But it's good to see that in that community, the warmth and the enthusiasm of the crowd and the fans, wanting the team to do well. It's really exciting, the games in Deriso. Ancillary has been playing well, but I think they're not taking the chances, and I think that has been a big problem for them this season. CARICOM Masters has lost some of the I think I don't want to say they have lost Alvin Malakan. But I think they're going through a rough phase at this time. And again, my sincere heartfelt condolences to them. I know they're going through a difficult time with the passing of one of the players, the stalwarts. So maybe all that is taking a toll on the team, because you have a player that has been, Mon Louis, that has been around them for so many years, such a big influence on the team, and losing him, I think it has taken a toll on them. I could see that, so hoping that they could rebound, but it would be very, very tough for them this season, trying to make it into the top 2 or top 3.
And finally, Group D, it looks a very tight race there with Monrepo Sharks on top with 6 points. They are followed by Vieux-Fort North on 4 points. Soufrière Veterans is also in the mix on 4 points. How do you see this group finishing up?
My bet is I always had Soufrière as the favorites in that group, but things are turning around, and teams, like I said, teams are better prepared this season. And Monrepo, they are surprising many. Vieux-Fort North still staying strong, playing well. Good experience on that team, and they have been carrying out. They have been going about the business. Quite serious and quietly, but they are there. Soufrière is finding it very, very difficult. Choiseul has gone through a terrible start, of the season. Canaries again going through that tough period. But Soufrière, we have to look out for Soufrière. Let's see what happens, in the next game, and whether they can rebound. I know they have the ability to do that, but the Monrepo Sharks and Vieux-Fort North, are playing some good football and entertaining football. So that is also a very difficult group.
And finally, from us this evening, what do you think can be done to further improve the tournament? I know there's been quite a lot of talk and clamor about unnecessary tackles, rough tackles, hard tackles, referees stepping up with in the game and so on, enforcing the rules of being more forceful, stuff like that. But from your perspective, what do you think can be done to further enhance the product?
As we go along, I'm sure that with discussions with Alvin Malakan and his team, I'm sure that we're going to find innovative ways to make the tournament better. Like you mentioned, Midget, a serious issue, as always, is the refereeing. And I know that we're trying to do everything, but we have to understand that too, that the players have to understand they have a role to play in the refereeing. Yes, we see the referees are not good, they're not up to standard. But I think when you look all over the Caribbean, you get the same issues all over. So we have to find ways to support the referees, to give them that confidence, and to try to maybe tighten on the rules, on the tackles, so that it could be easier for them. They don't have the use of VAR. So that we have to understand. We have to respect the referees a little more. And the referee has to understand that they're dealing with grown-ups, with adults, with big. So they have to have a certain level of respect and understanding, and have conversations with players. Don't use it like I have the power and I do what I want. We are there to enjoy this. It's our product. The football is our product. What we're doing there, that's we have enjoyed the best days of our life, of our careers. Now we're on the back end of it, and we're trying to get this camaraderie and getting the good vibes within the communities, consideration. So the referees have to understand who they're dealing with, the type of players they're coming up against, and how to handle those situations. It's not like you have a big stick in your hand. The football is not that. With veterans, it's not about that. Yes, you have to be very, very tough with the veteran players, because obviously they will want to show that they have experience, they have this. But you have to have discussions with them and talk to them. Don't show them that you have to be standoffish, to players. It won't help. It won't help the cause. Come in with a positive mindset when you come in to do the games, and try to understand players, listen to them, to their opinions, and then we know, all players know that you have the final decision to make. It's yours. And you cannot overturn your decision. We know that. So all we're asking them to do is understand players too, and try to cut down on the nasty tackles, the dangerous tackles. Whether it's on my side, because I don't like it, whether it's my player or it's another player doing it. I do not like it. Because I think veterans, your family comes out to see you, your kids come out to see you, fans come out to see what you had, what you still have, what you're still doing. So it's not about, just you, the referee. It's not just about us, the player. It's about the community and letting everybody enjoy, what they're doing. So we have to give the referees a little bit, more assistance, give them more assistance. Because the way it's going now, if we continue like that, some of the good referees, they will walk out of the game. They will stay away from it, because they're getting abused. They think that people are not respecting them. So we have to do things on our part. So there's a lot of work, as a team, that we, as the veterans in Sports Inc. have to do. We may have to tweak certain things to help the game and to help the referees. But there will be changes, because it's something that we want to continue, and it's something that we want to take to a higher level, because we're getting ready for international football. The local veterans tournament is to prepare our veterans players for the international game, that we have in May. So it's just preparation. So we will get things wrong. But I think we have to do a lot more to assist the referees. And that is one of the major concerns for me. You mentioned to me earlier about the community grounds and the moving around. That I've enjoyed. I'm hopeful that speaking to Malaka and the team again, that we could get games back in Castries.
Video of you dancing.
A video of who? Me or Titus Elva?
You.
I love dancing. I love dancing, Midget, but I have my days for that. When Carnival is on, I dance. At this time, it's just about pure football now. But I'm hoping that we go to Castries. I'm hoping that a lot more games can come to Castries, so that the communities, we could take football all around the country. And because I think a lot of the people are enjoying it. so in Denry and Soufre, so I think taking it to Castries, and in Ancillary and in Babono, I think that is the next step for us, carrying it out in more communities, because it's a fantastic veterans is a fantastic product, and we will do everything to get it better and to take it out for all solutions to enjoy, because it's not just about us, but it's about what we do to help those coming behind us. So it's a massive project that we have going on.
Well, Ola, I want to thank you for taking time off to join us this evening. Your analysis of the various groups and your thoughts on the tournament have been very, very outstanding. You have highlighted a number of key points, including the social entity of the whole tournament. And I want to wish you all the best as you continue in the tournament, because you will continue smiling as Group A is headed by your team, SLU Central Viewport, with 10 points. And I hope that you all could continue right through. I know there are matches coming up this weekend. I want to wish all the success in that tournament. And last but not least,
Thank
I
you.
want to say, on behalf of Sport Talk and GVD, to wish you a very happy and incident festive season. We know next Wednesday is National Day celebration, followed by the Christmas season. So I want to wish you an enjoyable one, you and the family, and a safe one. And having said you and the family, also I see your glasses, and you really look like your deceased dad. He will be proud of you. Once again, thank you and have a pleasant good evening. So,
Thank
folks, there you
you.
have
Thank
it.
you. Same to you and your staff.
You're welcome. So, folks, there you have it, a very enlightening discussion with the man himself, Old Bolog John, the current holder of the top goal scorer for St. Lucia. He plied his trade in Portugal, around the world as a professional, also with W Connection in Trinidad. His last stint with W Connection in Trinidad was as the head coach, and he has returned to St. Lucia for about 2 years ago, and he has working tirelessly in trying to enhance the skill and the mindset of young footballers in St. Lucia, and he's taking it of a step further with the veteran football. And on this note, we will take our final break, and when we return, we will wrap up.
Introducing the new LuSelect Virtual Service Desk, where one click is your access to every service. From My Account to Streetlight reports, requests for payment arrangements to settle arrears, change of name and address. Easy online forms give you access from anywhere and at any time.
Wow, that was quick. Ooh, that was even quicker.
Or change an account address.
Well, it's not going to be easy getting those goods to you on time. Certainly not as easy as transferring my LuSelect account to the new location using their online form.
Every service you need.
Wow, they responded already.
At your fingertips.
It's that easy.
Boom. Go! To access the LuSelect Virtual Service Desk, go to our website, luselect.com, and click on the Virtual Service Desk widget. LuSelect's Virtual Service Desk. Every solution at your fingertips.
Welcome back. As I indicated at the beginning of the program, this is our final program for the year, and I want to take this opportunity to thank GVD for giving me that opportunity to be part and parcel of Sports Talk and to bringing it right into your living room, you the viewers. The comments from you, the viewers, have been very encouraging, very supporting, and I want to thank you for all of this, all of these fine, kind gestures. And as we continue to grow the program, let me take this opportunity on behalf of Sports Talk and the entire management of DVD to wish everyone a very enjoyable and safe festival season. Please always remember to be safe, and as we continue to take in the safe atmosphere, first of all, have a wonderful weekend, have a exciting National Day next week, Wednesday, which coincidentally is falling on when we would have hosted Sports Talk, and finally enjoy the Christmas and New Year's season. Once again, it's a pleasure being with you, and on behalf of the management and team of DVD, you have been very supportive throughout. I want to say a special thank you and have a pleasant week.
Sports Talk is brought to you by the kind compliments of the following sponsors.
It was the month before Christmas, the season of chaos, and Donna was worried she wasn't ready for Christmas. But she bundled her internet and mobile one day. Behold, a season of giveaways. Appliances to make over your home, laptops and burgers on phones, shopping sprees and cash galore for paying her bill and switching to more. What were the chances, Donna thought with a blush? Flo truly meant it when they said, Christmas is on us.
The easiest way to pay your Luselect bill is online on any of your secure devices. Go to www.myaccount.luselect.com on your phone, tablet, or computer. Have your electricity account number and meter number ready, and follow the step-by-step instructions to register and set up My Account. Voila! You can review your account and pay your electricity bill online directly to Luselect or through your bank 24/7, anytime, anywhere. When you want to pay your bill, open My Account. Click on Pay Bill on the left of the page. Choose Pay My Bill by credit or debit card on the right to pay directly to Luselect. Continue to the payment website, complete credit or debit card details, and submit payment. Alternatively, if you have online banking and you want to pay through your bank, choose Pay Through Your Bank and select your bank from the list. Your bank's login page will open up. Sign in to pay your electricity bill through your bank via online banking. Pay Luselect bills online and get back to your life.
Ernesto's Auto Parts, located on the Labrie-Vifford Highway, is your place for auto parts. We have suspension parts, mounts, brakes, shocks, and so much more.
We specialize in accessories like mats, batteries, horns, lubricants, and much more.
We're open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 to 5 and Sundays on most holidays from 8 to 1.
Love we, Ernesto vai deep you.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult events. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-212.